Okay, now I want to show you some manifestations that have taken place around the Yanuka, Shlomo, Yehuda, Beri. The first one, I've heard a scientist call this quantum entanglement to describe how energy is transferred. I also talk about this in my article on my website, which again I will link here in the description again, where I go into much detail about this Yanuka. Again, I've heard a scientist call this quantum entanglement, where energy is transferred from one thing to another, or from a person to a thing, or from a person to a person. In this case, you will see the Yanuka light the fire, the bonfire. This stands for a candle. It's in place of a candle that they usually light during what is called the lighting ceremony. They do this every Friday night to bring in the Sabbath. So I will get started here and play this video and explain some things, and then I'm going to show you two screenshots from two of these videos with the manifestations. After that, I'm going to show you why they call him a prophet. Let's get started. I know the sound is crappy here on the playback, but I hope for a better video solution. Try it full screen. Okay, here's the Yanuka right here. This is standing in place of a candle, this bonfire that he's fixing to light. And then I want you to watch what happens. There he's lighting it. That's the Yanuka lighting it. Excuse me. There's the Yanuka again, celebrating. Look at all of the people. They're having to kind of herd them. People are trying to come out to the bonfire, and it looks like they're kind of pushing them back. They're having to keep them back. Look at there, shoving. This fire has been supernaturally imbued, I do believe, by this quantum entanglement. Watch. Right here. Coming up. Look at that. That. Let me rewind that. Let you see that again. Now watch. Right there. Coming up out of the fire. Now I'm going to pause it, and I'm going to show you a screenshot of that. Here it is. Let me zoom in. Right there. Hands upraised. Let me zoom in some more. That is not a part of the smoke. Look, you can see a robe. There's an arm. There's a hand. You can even see a finger here. Look at there. There's a robe. What do you think about that, you guys? I'm used to looking at paranormal videos. I've been a paranormal investigator for more than 25 years now. That is not a part of the smoke. Look, it's got its own energy aura down here. You can tell the smoke. You see, you can tell the smoke. There's the fire itself. There's the smoke. It's coming out here. It's all around. But that, it's got its own light source. Look right there. Yeah. Now, I'm going to show you another screenshot from the next video. This is going to be from the next video I do. Look at this. It's at the very first of the video. That is a face, if I've ever seen one. Now, I did a an enhancement on that. I don't know if I can show you that or not. It's not in this folder. Let's see. I don't really know where I put it, but you can see it from here. There's the face. Let's go back to the videos. This is from a meeting with the mayors. Let me go full screen. See it? It's right there. I'll play you a little bit, but it disappears. Well, it don't really disappear. It's the camera can't get it into view again, and the camera doesn't bring it back into view. But I believe that is a supernatural entity, perhaps a demon. Perhaps both of these are demons. Now he's meeting with the mayor here, and I think this is his office. I'm not really sure. But let's move on from this one. There's nothing else in this video that's supernatural. I went through it. The next video is him asking for the temple to be rebuilt. Now, I do hear rumors that he is instructing them also on how to build the third temple. Well, only God is the instructor there on how to build the third temple. He wouldn't even let David do it because David was a man of war. So his son Solomon built the second temple. Now this is about the third temple. He's asking for it to be built, and he's also instructing. Let's just watch. I believe that is called a tally. That is not a weird covering like people have been saying. When rabbis are under this, they are in the presence of God. Jesus himself wore one. Okay, that was him asking for the third temple to be built. The next video is why they say that he is a prophet. The Yanuka warns about an existential danger coming to the world. This was before we had knowledge of the coronavirus, so here's this prophecy. So he actually used the Hebrew word that means corona. Wow. He's packing the house. Alright, I believe I'm going to stop that right here. So, this is what I've been writing about. This is what I've been screaming about on my podcast, Looking Spooky. So, I guess that's all I have for you in this video. Believe me, I'm watching for any kind of supernatural manifestations this dude puts out. So I will be back with more. I love you. God bless you. This was Reverend Lady Angela W. Brown for In the Pines Ministries.